Right, we're going to talk about charities. The YouTube charity scam. Right, everyone thought the doc was taking the piss, yeah, when he was asking for 9k off the 3D boys, 5k from the Friday night fight scam. And should I tell you why? Because charity begins at home. As all of these individuals I'm about to name will tell you themselves. Venis, scammer. Hector, scammer. Fighting Trolls, the biggest scammer. Ash McChicken, a con man with a smile and still getting away with it because of everybody saying, oh, but poor Ash, it wasn't Ash's fault. Ash had nothing to do with it. Ash was the front man. Bullshit. He's just as guilty as the other two. Film fraud. The snake. The biggest snake on YouTube. Trying to, coil his way around living in London to get him on his piss pit of a fucking channel. It's, living in London is another fucking YouTube con man. Look, he's been begging for donations for months now. Not a penny's gone to his fucking family, yeah? It's all, look, if you look closely, yeah? He's buying Marks and Spencer's dinners, yeah? And complaining that he's skin. Well, my good friend, you might not have heard that there's an Iceland, an Aldi for you poor people. But you're dining from Marks and Spencer's, so you're not as poor as you make out, if you get me. Always got the best clothes on as well, haven't you, Limpy Lazar, but yet complaining about your lecky bill and the cost of living. This is the guy, ladies and gentlemen, that couldn't pay a 50p oyster fare. He'd rather get nicked, abuse someone, racially abuse someone because he wouldn't pay a 50p oyster fare. I mean, you can't get any lower than that. But let's get back to the main subject anyway. Venis, what I want to see from him is a registered charity number because I believe it's all a load of pony, mate. All a load of ponies charity. There's no registered status, there's no registered charity number. None of this money is going to any charities. And yet we're meant to dig in our pockets deep and give generously. Well, this is what I say. Do one. Because the doc ain't giving to none of these frauds. The piss pot, the biggest fucking scam artist around, claiming that he's promoting this and that. He's just promoting himself, the big bag of wind, you know what I mean? Hector, who claims he's going to train people, I don't know how he's going to fucking hobble around the ring, do you know what I mean, to give anyone some pointers. The best thing he can do is get a few more months of bed rest, you know what I mean. Ash McChicken, like I said, the biggest scammer in the whole of YouTube, bar one person, Fighting Trolls. Now this guy, don't get me wrong, I still like Fighting Trolls to a degree, but I think he's taking barefaced liberties with these donations, these promises of charities. It's just a smokescreen. It's just a smokescreen. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. As for his fighting malarkey, won't he just give up? He's not a fighting man. Yeah, he's out of breath with him fucking 1 minute of punching the bag. He's gonna quit again on his feet, or should we say on his knees, do you know? It's not for you, Pablo. Stick with the YouTubing. You're not bad at that. Do you know what I mean? When you're not being a beggar. But that's about it from, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to get back. Venis, you are a con man. I'm going to look you straight in the eye and say, Paul Venis, you're a con man. You're not getting a penny from me for your bogus charity. There's only a few real ones still left on YouTube. That's myself, Exposure TV, Uncle K, Big Trips, and a handful of others that just tell it like it is. They ain't afraid to upset the snowflakes on YouTube. They ain't afraid to say the facts. Other people deal with the fiction. We deal with the facts. That's how it is on the Dr Rackpull channel. If you're offended, don't let the door hit you on the way out. That's all, people. These charities are fucking bogus scams. I don't believe not one of them. Not a single one. Look, first it all got this fucking fighting nonsense. Everyone wanted to be a fighter. Everybody's fighting. Now everybody's fighting for charity. This charity, that charity, that. It's all a load of fucking mumbo jumbo. Charity begins at home, stays at home. Do you know what I mean? That's as far. Look, if you give to any charity in the land anyway, the charity always takes a percent of. No, there's never 100% of that money that goes to the fucking charity. That's why I don't give. You know, you give £10, £3 probably goes to the charity. The rest probably goes to the managers and the directors of all these fucking charities. It's all a scam. If you can't see it now, then do one. Laters.